Hey guys, welcome to my channel, EmpathOasis. I hope you all are doing well. If you're returning, welcome back. If you are new, I'm so glad to have you here. For today's reading, we are going to be doing a collective reading. If you felt drawn to the title of this video, hopefully there are some messages here for you guys. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the situations that are coming through, and then of course we'll look into the karma they're going to be receiving. After that, we'll take a look at these individuals' current emotional state or what they're feeling towards you guys emotionally. And then I'll close it out with some guidance for those who need extra support when it comes to healing from these experiences. If none of these scenarios that come out resonate with you, I have a pretty long playlist of karma videos that you are more than welcome to check out. Also, there may be multiple people who are coming through in these scenarios, so only take what resonates. If you guys would like something more personalized, you can book a reading with me through my website, EmpathOasis.com. I provide emailed readings as well as over the phone readings. All right, so with that being said, let's get into your spread. So first, I want to take a look at the signs coming through for these individuals you are looking into, or these can be your signs as well, just to get things started around confirming that there are messages here for you. These signs will be this person's or yours, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. For this reading, the signs coming through are Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Mars, which rules over Aries or Scorpio. Okay, let's now take a look at the scenarios around what these people did that they are now receiving karma for. Right, so for scenarios, I pulled the Tower, the Empress reversed, 4 of Torches reversed, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles reversed, and the Magician. I am seeing for a lot of you, whoever this person was to you, it feels as though they brought a lot of destruction, disruption, or chaos into your life. With the Tower card, I'm picking up on this energy where these people use their power to either dismantle certain systems or structures or even relationships in your life. And they did this without considering the consequences it would have on other people. Some of you may have been dealing with situations where this person may have used either their money, their influence, their popularity, or maybe they just had a larger group of friends than you, whatever it was, to create a lot of drama in your life or to turn people against you. If you guys were in a relationship, this person may have even caused a lot of drama in your relationship, or they could have caused your relationship to come to an end. With the Empress card reversed, a lot of you could also be dealing with situations that involve someone you may have had a child with. And in those scenarios, it feels as though the other child's parent would use things like finances to exert control over you. There was a lot of selfishness around the way they were parenting. They may have often approached co-parenting with you as a way to like undo or undermine whatever it is that you were trying to do for your kids. There was a lot of manipulation and exploitation in these situations. They may have used, your children's love for them as a way to harm you. Some of you are in situations where you are co-parenting with this person, and you may have your child or the children with you the majority of the time. You have a lot of restrictions or limitations because of this, and this person would abuse their power by really taking advantage of you and the freedom that they had. Some of you, they would even threaten to not help you, or they actually just disappeared altogether as payback, as a way to assert dominance over you, to create blocks around your success. Some of you were in situations where you were dealing with someone who was very abusive, very aggressive, possibly even violent, or they exerted dominance over you in a way that was so stressful, it may have resulted in a loss of a child or even a miscarriage. For some of you, I am hearing that this may be a family member of yours, or someone who is in a position of authority and they use their position of authority to abuse you. And you know, whether or not you have kids or the situation involves kids, there is this overall theme with this group where these people abuse their power by manipulating or exploiting you. The Empress reversed, if it doesn't represent a situation that involves kids, sometimes this can represent this person using your nurturing nature as a way to exploit you. They may have weaponized your feelings in ways to have power and control over you. Some of these people use the fact that you cared so much about them as a way to control you, dominate you, manipulate you. There was a lot of sabotage going on in this connection, again, to undermine you or to maintain control over this connection. Other ways I'm seeing this person may have abused their power is by means of using their resources. So these people may have had more finances than you, and there was misuse around their wealth or misuse around their resources to take advantage of a situation. I just heard bribing. Some of these people may have done a lot of future faking with you, a lot of false promises or broken promises. And I feel like they would manipulate you guys in a way where they would create an energy of you feeling like you can depend on them, whether that be with the resources or with work. And it's like after you did what you were supposed to do, this person just did not fulfill what they say they were going to do. They saw what you wanted, or they saw a perceived weakness or insecurity of yours, or they saw an area of your life where you were unstable or were in need, and they used that as a way to get something out of you that only benefited them. I feel like a lot of these people and a lot of these scenarios, they had a problem with you guys being independent. There was this desire to make you codependent on them or to have power and control over your self-perception, your confidence. Some of these people may have caught on to the fact that you really valued their opinion at one point, and they would use that as a way to tear down your confidence by maybe making remarks about your appearance or your money or whatever they felt was a weakness of yours to make you feel inferior to them. Some of you, how this person may have abused their power with you is through either persuasion or mental manipulation or just flat out deception, and we see that with the Magician card. I just heard psychological warfare, so you may have been dealing with someone who was really good at playing mind games or someone who was a legitimate con artist, and they may have put you in a situation that really negatively impacted your stability or your progress or your self-esteem. Some of you were dealing with people who were really smart and they used the power of their intellect as a way to harm others or take advantage of others. I'm also hearing neglect. So I feel like some of you may have been in situations where this person may have used their neglect as a way to get control over you. A lot of these people, you know, their motivation was to create a lot of restrictions in your life. This person may have used your nurturing characteristics to bypass their own responsibilities. You guys could have been taking care of this person on a financial level because of their sad sob story, or because they, you know, came to you as though they were a victim of something that was out of their control. You know, definitely strong vibes here of emotional manipulation. I'm also seeing here that these people may have used their power of communication, their power of storytelling, their power of persuasion to possibly spread information or lies about you. I'm also hearing that you guys could have been in scenarios where this person would intentionally do something incorrectly so that you would never ask them to do that thing again, so that you would look at them as being incompetent, so that you would take on more work. And they were more than capable of doing these things. They just knew that you guys had a higher level of integrity or a higher level of standards, or you were just someone that they can depend on to get things done. And they figured they'd manipulate the situation in a way where you will not ask them to do more than what they wanted to do or more than what they wanted to contribute. I'm also hearing that, you know, this person may have put you guys in situations where things felt stagnant. There was a lack of movement or a lack of progress with a project or even a relationship. And they would intentionally create these restrictions or blocks to create this stagnant energy so that it would either, I'm hearing, wear you down or give in to their demands or to settle for something way less than what you deserved. Some of you were even in situations where the power that these people were abusing was their physical power. Like, these people could have been much stronger than you, much larger than you, and they may have caused you guys physical harm in some way. They may have physically forced you to do something. They may have exerted their strength over you. They may have even used fear of loss or of potential harm to get you to fall in line or to get you to do what they wanted you to do. I'm also hearing there are scenarios where these people would use their physical appearance, their beauty, or like their sex appeal as a way to dominate, control, or manipulate people as well. They could have used that to get money out of you or to get you to do something for them. These people may have literally weaponized sex in a way to exert power or to abuse you. And the final scenario that is coming through with these cards are there could be people here who were dabbling in magic. They were dabbling in dark magic. They could have been doing rituals on you as a way to exert power over you. Okay, so if none of those scenarios resonate with you guys, this reading most likely will not have any more messages here for you. But for those of you who do resonate with this, let's now take a look at the karma that they are being hit with for abusing their power in these ways. For their karma, I pulled 5 of Torches reversed, 6 of Swords, the High Priestess reversed, 4 of Pentacles, the Sun reversed, and Princess of Pentacles reversed. So this person currently, I feel like they're dealing with a lot of drama in their life with other people, especially for those scenarios where they brought a lot of drama to you. Their environment right now feels very chaotic. It feels like they're losing connections, they're losing people. Even the people that they may have turned against you or you had drama with them because of this person, those people are going through like a wake-up call around this person's integrity, or even realizing that this person was really manipulative and they manipulated them into turning on you. Another loss I am seeing in these cards is the loss of you. A lot of you got to a point in this connection with this person where you were done with the power games and you moved on. And I feel like this created so much emotional and mental and spiritual turmoil for these people, because I feel like them having you kind of under their thumb or exerting power or control over you really fed their ego. It really gave them a boost in their confidence. And now that you guys aren't there for them to harm, it feels like these people are almost struggling with their identity. Some of these people could even be struggling with realizing, you know, hey, I pushed it way too far with them. I pushed this person out of my life. You know, a lot of these people are really sad about this because you may have been bringing way more to the table than they were willing to acknowledge or admit. And without you, it's like they're feeling a lack of power, a lack of stability, a lack of, just a lot of lack. With the High Priestess card as well, some of you, you know, your spiritual team, your ancestors, they're handling this right now. They may be attacking this person on a subconscious level, on a spiritual level. Like, these people put a spiritual target on their back because of the way that they were treating you guys. And I feel like your spiritual team, they're coming through strong with this reading, and they either are blocking this person's success, they are tormenting them on a subconscious level. Like, they could be facilitating scenarios where they're constantly seeing you and getting triggered by you, seeing you heal and move on or flourish without them. I'm also hearing they could be attacking them while they're sleeping, triggering a lot of shame or guilt or remorse around their behaviors through their dreams. I'm also hearing that some of these people may be dealing with somebody at the moment who is in incognito. They're not being honest around their intentions with this person right now. And your person is looking at them like they're solid. Like, this is a good power move to be dealing with this person. And there are ulterior motives that they are not catching up on because they're almost blinded by their ego, or they're blinded by their opportunistic mindset, that they're not seeing the red flags or the dangers that are ahead by exchanging energy with this person. If this person was doing rituals, your spirit guide sent that energy right back to them or blocked it, and their confidence is shaken right now because they feel like they have no power over you in that sense either. Some of these people are noticing that the rituals they did on you to impact you in a negative way, they're seeing that manifest in their own life right now. And a lot of these people, I feel like they're feeling nervous about you. They're having anxiety about you. Some of these people may feel like you put a hex on them. I'm also hearing that these people have reached a point of reflection or self-awareness around the harm that they caused you. The universe is bringing information to them or scenarios to them. They could even, I'm hearing they could be online and stuff is like popping up on their feeds that are calling them out for what they did. They're getting triggered or they're experiencing triggers left and right so that they can no longer be in this energy of no awareness of their actions. A lot of these people, the negative spiritual weight that their actions have now imposed on them and their well-being is starting to show up in ways that could be affecting them physically. So there could be issues around their appearance. There could be issues around their health. Some of these people are going through blocks in regards to an elevation with their career or with their personal goals or just their own expansion. There's blocks around their spiritual development, which is creating blocks around their happiness and their joy. A lot of these people, I feel like, are struggling with either emotional instability or feeling numb or empty. Some of these people could have gone through serious financial loss as well. I'm picking up on just scenarios that make them feel out of control when it comes to where their money is going. Travel is significant here in how the karma is being dealt out. There could be a lack of mobility as well, either with transportation or a lack of physical mobility due to health issues. You know, I'm picking up on this vibe here that there's either this energy of these people being in shame, regret, guilt, or in like sadness, depression, or loss, or there's this other energy coming through where this person is really struggling with controlling their anger. A lot of these people, you know, especially if they have anger issues, it's creating situations in their life that are causing them to spiral out of control. They may have been the type of person to criticize you or make comments about your path or your goals or your appearance or whatever. And they did this as a way to, like I said earlier, make you feel inferior, so that they can avoid looking at what's going on with them on a spiritual level, but they can't avoid it anymore is what I'm hearing. I'm going to pull a couple of cards to see other areas of their lives that are being impacted by their karma for their power abuse over you. Okay, I pulled it's manifested, creating reality, respond versus react, and giving and receiving. So Spirit is letting me know that their current reality, the chaos that they're experiencing, the lack of stability that they created in your life is now manifesting in their own life. With the respond versus react, this is definitely giving me the vibes of them dealing with a lot of confrontations with other people, having a lot of drama in their connections. With the giving and receiving, if you guys found yourselves in situations where you were constantly giving to this person, you were constantly pouring into them, and they weren't doing anything to show reciprocity, they created that block with receiving now. There's a block around them receiving help that they need, finances that they need, the growth or success that they desire. all because they were in this energy of take, 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 take. Now the universe is taking from them left and right. I'm going to pull a couple more cards, see if we can get some more details around the karma they're currently facing. I pulled Kisses, the Snake, Mask, the Golden Mirror, and Cassette. So this is definitely clarifying the energy I picked up earlier, where these people are dealing with somebody in their space right now who is a snake. You know, they could be like showing this person so much love. They could be giving them a lot of affection. They could be in a relationship with this person right now. They could be telling this person that they're so in love with them. And it's all a part of, you know, their plan. It's all a con. A lot of you were dealing with very, you know, narcissistic people, or people who are definitely on the spectrum. They may not be a complete narcissist. They just could have a lot of narcissistic traits, but it feels like they are dealing with a real malignant narcissist right now. Someone who is completely void of emotions, compassion, empathy, someone who is very calculated, someone who is constantly in survival mode, who is willing to stab people in the back and step on others to get to where they want to go. They don't realize that this person is a malignant narcissist. Some of these people are even dealing with literal psychopaths. They're so thirsty for power. They're so power hungry. They just feel like they got this, that this is going to work out in their favor, and it's not. With the Golden Mirror, these people have been in a state of reflection. These people have come to this realization of how selfish they are, how one-sided they are, how much they lack integrity. And I don't feel like this is a dominant energy. There's not going to be a lot of people who feel this way, especially with only one card with these clarifiers coming out around self-reflection. And then I only got like one card in the karma around self-reflection. So I do not feel like this is a dominant energy. This would probably only apply to situations where you guys we're dealing with someone who you know has the ability to be empathetic or compassionate. With the Cassette card, I'm hearing that a lot of these people are being haunted by their actions because of how these things have played out, how things have backfired on them. I'm gonna pull a few more cards with my karma deck just to get a few more details. Failing health, assaulted. And this is definitely linked to situations where this person caused you physical harm in some way. Their children or family will lose their inheritance. It's almost as if this person put a financial generational curse on themselves. Reputation ruined, trapped in toxic karmic loops, overwhelming guilt, shame, regret, unexpected debt, and problems with the law, jail, court, tickets, fines. All right, so next, I want to take a look at their current emotional state. I want to look at how their karma is impacting them emotionally. I'm going to be pulling these messages from several decks. All right. Channeled messages around this group's current emotional state. I did not expect to leave. Even though this says I did not expect to leave, I heard I did not expect you to leave, okay? I do feel like that's a part of their karma. A lot of these people are still struggling with losing you. They may have thought that they had so much power over you that you were never going to leave them alone. They thought that they had you like that. And I feel like a lot of you shocked them by walking away from the situation. I regret the time we lost. Please acknowledge me. So I feel like a lot of these people thrived on your attention, whether that be positive or negative attention. Some of these people would cause problems just to trigger you because it made them feel powerful, to be able to influence your emotions like that. And I feel like a lot of you have taken your power back. You've taken your attention away from them, and it is really affecting their self-esteem. It's really hurting their ego. I am sorry I criticized you. I was uncomfortable showing emotions. I am sorry I didn't believe you. So take that how it resonates, but I am picking up on scenarios where this person may have either lied on you or gossiped about you or turn people against you. And I feel like this card is more in alignment with those energies, the people that were involved, that got manipulated into the situation as well. the people who took their side, some part of me knew. I am going through my life review. So this deck is for people who have passed away. I don't know if you caught on to that yet, but how I am applying this card is this person, again, is in this state of reflection. They are reviewing their actions. They are reviewing how they showed up in this connection with you. I see all that you do for others. Some of these people will not admit it, but them seeing who you are authentically, how compassionate, how giving you can be, this is triggering to them because I feel like they are aware that they're very selfish. And on some level, it makes them feel a bit inferior. I'm also picking up on scenarios where these people, where this card aligns more with those people who were manipulated to believe you were a bad person. They're coming to this realization that you're actually not bad. And then I pulled "You inspire me." I am not over you and I want you so badly. Scenarios that are romantic ones, a lot of you, this person still really wants you, and that's their karma, that they can't have you. I'm going to pull a few more before I get my closing message for you guys. Hopefully this is resonating with you so far. If it is, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps my channel. Leave a comment if you feel inspired to. I really love reading your comments. Okay. I pretend to be happy. I wasn't fair to you. My arrogance hides my insecurity. I don't know how to begin this conversation with you. I do feel like with this card, a lot of these people who are in this energy of self-reflection, of wanting to make things right, or people who are on a healing path right now, they are putting in the work to become better people. A lot of these people do want to talk to you. They want to address things with you, but they may not know how to due to like blocks around their emotions, or maybe even being emotionally stunted, or even just embarrassed about their behavior, embarrassed about how wrong they were for how they treated you. I'm scared of you. So there's definitely a switch happening for some of you in these power dynamics. In the past, they may have felt like the more powerful one, but maybe you guys have experienced a significant amount of success, or you've transformed your life in some way, or these people, like I had said earlier, may have done some rituals on you and that shit backfired. They're feeling intimidated by you now. Okay, just want to pull a final message for you guys from your spirit guides, from the universe, around this situation to close out this reading. Beautiful. I pulled blessings. So I'm going to read you guys what this card is about. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but you know, I really love this deck and the messages that come in this booklet. The message with this card is: immense blessings are emerging into your life from those in spirit. Angels, guides, and spirit guardians are watching over you. So we get another confirmation here that in this situation, a lot of you guys, you know, your spirit guides are protecting you, or they are carrying out the karma right now for how these people harmed you. Angelic intervention is available to you. Be open to the voice of the divine. Messages are all around you. You are protected. You are safe. Have faith that your path is guided. Watch for signs that spiritual beings are present. Profound healing energy is flowing to you in wondrous ways. Refreshing, replenishing energy is filling your life. Okay, guys, so if you are struggling with your healing around this scenario, or struggling with the impact that these relationships have had on you, Spirit is just wanting to encourage you to keep pushing through with your healing. It is important to forgive yourself because life is a learning process, and sometimes we have to cross paths with assholes or abusive people so that we can learn to have stronger boundaries. Sometimes we cross their paths so that we are given an opportunity to gain an awareness around personalities or energies that are detrimental to our growth and success. If you are dealing with a lot of instability still from what happened in the situation, whatever was taken from you, this card is letting you know Spirit is about to pour that back into your life. All right, guys, I really do hope that this reading was helpful and it resonates with you and you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.